Welcome back. It's 7:36. A new book details the secret lives of teenage girls in social media. And after reading it, if you have a child, you may just want to lock them in the room when they're a teen and just to try to protect them. Nancy Jo Sales actually crisscrossed the country. She spoke with more than 200 girls, and then she wrote the book called American Girls, and she joins us live from New York. Good morning to you. Good to see you.
Hi.
Hi there, Nancy. Okay, the first fact that just literally took my breath away is that you found out that most teen girls spend between 9 and 11 hours a day on some sort of device. 11 hours?
Yeah, that's pretty common. They're either on a smartphone, a tablet, a computer. They're plugged in almost all the time.
As a mother of a little girl, what worried me most is when you talk about in your book about how the internet, how social media is really shaping their future, and it's literally impacting everything about them. I mean, everything from the way they look at their bodies, their self-esteem, how they'll look at sex when they grow up, how they build trust in a relationship. I mean, basically everything. It's enough to make any mother panic. Is that the reaction you get from parents?
I think that, a lot of parents are just very daunted by the newness of it. We didn't grow up with this. We often don't even know what it is. And I think the first thing that we really have to do is educate ourselves. I mean, sometimes there's all these sites, there's Kik and Yik Yak and all these things that we don't even know what they are.
Right.
And we just really need to find out.
Yeah, and also remembering that kids need guidance too, right?
Absolutely. And once you are sort of informed, start a conversation. I mean, I feel like, what happened on social media today has these days got to be a question like what happened in school today. It's got to be part of an ongoing conversation that you have with your daughters.
Yeah. You believe things need to change, not just with parents, doing what they can do, but also that the tech industry needs to step in and really do some things to protect our youngest generation.
I think that they could take more responsibility for what happens on their sites and how their sites are constructed and what they sort of promote. A lot of these sites promote, what we call sexualization of girls. Girls are posting photos that are very racy because that gets them more likes and more comments and more followers. And I think that the tech industry, a lot of it is run by men who are dads of daughters, and they need to think about what their products are doing to the girls who so avidly use them.
Yeah, I have to ask, well, you're doing all this research and you were interviewing all these girls all across the country. I feel like there's a lot of negative things when you're talking about the internet and social media. What did you find that was positive? What did you hear that was positive about the internet and the world of technology?
I mean, it's just a tool, right? It's really all in how you use it. And a lot of girls, do use social media to have friendships and to kind of be playful with each other, have, exchange jokes, they text, whatever. The problem comes into, when you have an addictive quality to it, where it's just too much. And that's one thing. And the other thing is that it's an open space where they can encounter anyone. And sometimes it's people that they just really don't even know.
Yeah, it can be scary. Thank you so much for your insight and for jumping into this topic that we just can't ignore anymore. Thank you so much.
Thank you.